Yo guys, what is going on? It's Damo here, back with another one. And in this one, I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of like a tutorial, kind of, not really necessarily tutorial, more like a, what do you say, guide? I don't really know what to call it, but basically I'm just going to be going through, if you are a beginner player, what you should instantly start doing, and what you should get first, who you should level up, uh, and I'm also gonna try to get into a game and show you basic pallet looping, where pallets can spawn, kind of, and like when to unhook, because I feel like those three things are the three things that most beginner people really don't get right or just don't know, like because you just don't know the game enough. But hopefully after this tutorial you'll know the game enough to be able to go out there and do a little bit. The perks I'm also going to show you are going to help you with this stuff, which is why I picked them first. So yeah, first we're just going to get into the build. I would start with Claudette. Claudette is good because she has this perk called, boom, self-care, right? It unlocks the ability to heal yourself without a healing item at 50% the normal healing speed. Increase the efficiency of healing items self-heal by 10%. So for example, if you have like a yellow medkit, right? And you might get like one heal, maybe like 1.5, but say you run the right add-ons and you have self-care, boom, you might get 2, and not only that, you'll still be able to heal yourself throughout the game after that because you're running self-care. So that's why self-care is decent. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good perk, especially if you combine it with this perk right here. Boom, Botany Knowledge. Increase the healing speed and the healing item efficiency by 11%, which is so like 20, what is that, 21% total. So that's pretty good, especially if you're running like lower level med kits. It's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. But anyway, we're gonna move on from that and just show you the build. Like, this is a basic build that I would say somebody who just started playing Claudette, and the people that I'm gonna show you, you can go in any order. This is just the order that I personally would go in for a beginner, but you can mix this up at all in any order, because I know some people don't like using self-care. Maybe if you watch streamers and they don't use self-care, they talk about how bad it is and how much time it wastes, which yes, but at the lower ranks it's not really, time isn't really a concern. It's more so you need to learn the game, and being able to heal yourself definitely makes you last longer in a game, in my personal opinion, if you use it right, which I will show gameplay after I'm done with all these builds, which will kind of show off all these perks that I'm going to show. So anyway, so boom, this is a nice build that I would use if you're just starting off with Claudette. Self-care, which we went over. Oh, and also, this is level 3, so it increases the healing item self-heal by 20% and the efficiency by 20%. So, boom, so that's 30-something% if you mix it with Botany Knowledge. I didn't, I actually went with Empathy because, well, I'll explain why when I get there, but boom, so self-care, right? Resilience, so this is going to be good in combo with self-care. Um, it's if for some odd reason you can't heal, or you were trying to heal and you just couldn't get the heal off and you were very close, resilience is going to help you do chases, and hopefully with spine chill, again, another combo. Oh no, I'm not going to go over that, it's too complicated. Alright, so the next perk is going to be resilience, which is a very good perk just because, well, one, you don't have to level up anybody to get him, to get this perk, and it's insanely good when you're in chases. It also increases healing speed once again, which is nice. And then the next perk is going to be Spine Chill, which it'll tell you if the killer is looking in your direction, if he's within a 36-meter range, which is absolutely insane. They are insane. It increases the trigger skill check odds by 10%, which is actually, and it reduces this success zones by 10%, which is like, it's whatever. But as a beginner, I honestly don't think you need to be going for perfect skill checks. That's like, it's something you'll learn as you go, and like the timing, that'll just come naturally. honestly, at first you should just practice on hitting skill checks, especially, I mean, if you're a little more higher up, you know, like rank like 13, because this is a video for like rank 13 all the way up to like rank 20, then you probably know some of the stuff that I'm saying. But yeah. Anyway, so the next perk is going to be empathy, which it unlocks the ability to see people in the injured state or dying states within 128 meter range, which is basically the entire map. For as far as I'm concerned, on pretty much almost every map, that's goddamn like the entire map. So, boom, that's really good, especially if you're going for like pipping up, which at this point is what I would suggest doing, is just specifically going for pipping up. You can escape, you know, but that's, I feel like playing with friends is when you escape. At this point, you just need to worry about pipping up. You really want to get out of these ranks, because the people in these ranks are not, they're not really people that they're just gonna ruin your time, because they're people who just like people like me when I first started, and a lot of other people that you probably see streamers when they first started. Like, we didn't know anything about this game. Like, we look good now, but we didn't know anything about this game. And that's basically what these ranks are filled with. So you really want to focus on getting out of these ranks. So this is what these perks are focused on. They're focused on helping you learn the game and pipping up at the same time, which is pretty much, like I said, the goal at this point. So then, boom, that's the basic build for Claudette. Once you get Claudette to I think level 40, right? Um, boom, yeah, I'm pretty sure, because it's 30, 35, 40. So once you get her to level 40 and unlock self-care in the blood web, it should give it to you for everybody. And then the next person I would unlock is Meg Thomas, right? Now, Meg Thomas, oh my god, Meg Thomas, she has everything. She has everything you need. Quick and quiet, which is really, really good perk. Um, Sprint burst, well, okay, let me explain it. Sorry, that was dumb. Quick and quiet, uh, boom, when you vault over something, normally when you're running and you vault, it'll give a notification to the killer. It'll either make a really loud noise if he's right next to you or can see you. It'll make a really loud noise because it won't give him a notification because he's so close. Or if he's so far away, then it'll literally tell him, it'll give him a notification that you vaulted over that vault. So this actually keeps it from giving him that notification. Every 30 seconds you can do this. So say you vault over something, boom, it won't tell him. If you don't happen to escape just by that like little like trick right there, which sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's better when it's combined with other perks, but that's for a later video. And but if you don't happen to do it that time, if you can manage to chase him for 30 more seconds, you can use it again. It's literally insane. It's not like exhaustion perks. Exhaustion perks are you use them and then you have to walk or stand still for 60 seconds, I believe, or maybe 40 seconds once they're leveled up to the max level. But yeah, you have to stand still or walk in order to use it again. After you have to wait 40 seconds. But these aren't like that. There's a couple other perks just like this that you don't have to walk, which is really good. So speaking of exhaustion perks, actually, boom, here's the exhaustion perk that Meg has, which is Sprint Burst. Absolutely insane. If I'm honest, this is the second best exhaustion perk in my opinion. But it's so good. It's so good, especially for beginners. What it does is when you first start running, like as soon as you spawn in the game, as soon as you hit the run button, you will go super fast for about 3 seconds, right? And then you have to wait, like I said, 40 seconds where you're just standing still, say you're on a gen, or maybe you're just walking around the map trying to find a gen. Just make sure you're not running. And once you wait, it says 60 seconds here, but like I said, once you level it up, it'll be 40 seconds. Once you wait that amount of time, boom, you'll be able to do it again. So the way you use this is, well, I'll show you in the game. I won't explain it yet. Or we'll just yeah, move on to the next perk. Basically, yeah, you just, as soon as you hit the run button, you do a really fast sprint, you wait the time, and the next time you hit the run button, you'll do another sprint. So the last perk she has is Adrenaline. This is insane. This is, if you don't want to use self-care, this would be the other alternative that I would say would be worth getting, because Meg has literally all good perks. All three of these perks are good, but this is the other one that I would say is worth getting. At the end of the game, once the person finishes the last gen, say you were on the ground, say she or he, whoever, knocks you on the ground. Boom! As soon as they finish the last gen, you'll get healed one state of health. So you'll be hurt, but you'll be up off the ground, right? So you'll be able to run. Or say you're in the middle of a chase and you're hurt already, right? If they finish that last gen, boom, you'll go to full health. It's literally so good. It literally gets so clutch in so many situations. And you also run really fast for 5 seconds. So like sprint burst, but for 5 seconds. And I think it might even be a little bit faster. 150. No, it's the same. So yeah, but for 5 seconds instead of 3 seconds. Which again, I think both of these are gonna maybe they'll stay the same. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so adrenaline is really crazy, really good. All three of these perks, really good. Now let's go into a build that I would do. This is a basic build that I would do for Meg Thomas. Boom, sprint burst. You really always want to run an exhaustion perk. They're the best thing in the game. Most of them, some of them are kind of like, you know, meme build kind of. But yeah, so sprint burst, boom, you already know how that works. I just explained it. Adrenaline, boom, you already know how that works. I just explained that. Then resilience once again, and spine chill. These two are good together. You might see these a lot, especially in a beginner build, because they don't cost anybody to unlock them. You just get them automatically at some point once you level somebody up enough. And they also make you really fast in chases, not like speed wise, but if you're vaulting something, or like say you're trying to heal yourself and the killer's looking at you, you'll heal yourself super fast, like I said, with self-care or something like that. But yeah, so they're really good together, so you might see those a lot. But this is just a basic, really good build. It's really hard to really hard to lose with this, honestly. Like it's a really basic but really good build. Anyways, okay, so moving on to the next person that I would say, and the last person that I would say you need to level up would be, where is she? Boom, Kate Denson. So Kate here, she has some pretty good perks as well, but I'm actually gonna, well, here, I'll show you two. I'll show you two. So her first one is Dance With Me. This one is really good, right? When you perform a fast vault or you leave a locker in a sprint, you leave no scratch marks for 3 seconds. It has a cooldown of 60 seconds, but it's not an exhaustion perk, so you can be running and it will cool down. So it's really, really good. Basically, if you combine this with like quick and quiet, the Meg Thomas perk, you can vault over something and not leave scratch marks for 3 seconds. It really helps escaping a chase sometimes. Anyways, the other perk that I think is more important, I'm not really going to showcase this as much. Again, this will go in a later video because it goes better with a different build. So I will save that for a later video. This is the perk I want to focus on. This one right here. Oh my god. This perk is so good. It allows you to see any pallet or wall, or not wall, sorry, or like vaults, or they just added breakable walls. So now you can see breakable walls. But like vaults and pallets, oh my god. And it has a cooldown of every 60 seconds when you're in a chase. So like, for example, if somebody's chasing you and you drop a pallet, then you have to wait 60 seconds and you'll see all the pallets again. So I'll show you kind of how to use this. You want to gain the information first and then go on a chase. So I'll show you how to use it when we get into a game. But it's so good. You learn where the pallets are, which is a big issue for beginner players. So that's insane. Once you learn where the pallets are and how they spawn, and boom, you'll literally be set. It's an insane perk, and honestly, I'm not even gonna focus on this last perk. It's not even worth focusing on. It's not a bad perk, but it's not a worthwhile perk. But yeah, so boom, this is a build that I would use on Kate. Would be Windows of Opportunity. So boom, so you get to see where people are, or people, see where pallets are, and see where vaults are when you're just standing there, and then it has a 20-second cooldown when you're in a chase. Self-care, boom. Explain this. It allows you to heal yourself. Sprint burst because you need an exhaustion perk, and then spine chill because spine chill, it'll go off when the killer is looking at you, and that's really good information as a beginner. You'll be able to hop off of gen early and get the like the one up on the killer almost. You'll catch a lot of distance before the killer can realize that you already knew he was coming your way. So yeah, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play as Kate. I'm just gonna go into a game, and yeah, I will catch you guys when I'm in one. Here we go, Blood Lodge. Wow, the frame rate there is terrible. Alright, so I'm gonna give a heads up by saying that we are probably not gonna be talking a whole lot, or we are going to be talking a whole lot in this video. Oops, I missed that. Oh my god, I missed both of them. That's my fault. But it is okay. So against Doctor, what you want to do is kind of play it like super duper safe. Okay, that was easy. I don't know what the fuck this guy did. Move out to right here. So I did get to show you this. Okay, so he's still chasing me. Boom, we're gonna drop it. So we saw that there was a pallet right there, right? Right there, you see it? Here's what we're gonna do. Boom. See pallet right here. So we're gonna use this pallet now. And he left me. Maybe? Yeah, he left me. He's way over there now. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back. Boom, we see there's a pallet right there that our teammate is at right there. We're gonna see if we can speed through this gen. Wish I could have had my brand new parts hit on that. But it's alright. Now we're gonna run right back over here. So we know there's a pallet right here. He did not. He left me. I'm gonna run right back. Finish this gen. Boom. That was weird. I thought I finished that. I thought it went off like I finished it. Now we're gonna move on to the next generator, because I have a toolbox, so that's pretty much what I want to do. So right here, while I'm on this gen, I need to be gathering information. So let's see. Not a pallet right there. There's a pallet right behind me right there. And there is a pallet in God's Shack. So now I know where 3 pallets are. Not one right there, but there's one right there and one right there. Sorry, 2 pallets. Boom, so now we're done with our toolbox, so we're just repairing now. Awesome, he's coming our way, so let's see if we can't get a little bit of a sprint burst play right here. Ready? Boom, so he swung and he missed, so that's how you use sprint burst. So I faked him out by going to the, I faked him out like I was about to go to the window, so he lost time and I was able to make it to the pallet. Oh no. Oh, he missed it, okay. So boom, I see there's a pallet right here. Sadly, I don't think there's anything else nearby, but we're gonna run back here. See what's back here. There was a pallet here, nice. So eventually you'll learn where pallets are. because of the shape of things. 9 times out of 10, there's going to be pallets in these wreckages. They're called jungle gyms. On this map, they look like wreckages. On other maps, they look like wooden. They're wood, like a cabin almost. But boom. So we're gonna go from that chase right to this gen. See if we can't get this bad boy done. Wasn't I working on a gen over there actually? I think I was, so what I'm gonna do is actually go back to that gen. And he kicked it, so it's kind of regressed a little bit. Oops. So that's overcharge. You actually, overcharges, if he kicks a gen and you get back on a gen, it's gonna be a super hard skill check, just like a brand new part. But the thing with overcharges, you can actually get off of the gen and still have the skill check. As long as you hit the button to hit the skill check, you can still hit the skill check even though you got off of the gen. And in my opinion, it's a lot easier to do that way. Let's see if he comes from me or not. Nope. So we see there's a pallet right here. It's not a very good pallet though. Why is it? Oh my God. Oh, cool. Hold on. You see this totem right here? That means he has no ed. And if I just, it means he'll kill you in one hit. Let's see if I can finish it in time. Yeah, I should be able to. Bingo. Now he no longer has the no ed. Just in time, because he just hit my teammate. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run to this door as fast as possible and try to get it open. But I'm not going to open it all the way. I'm going to only leave it at 99. The reason why is because there's a perk in the game called Blood Warden, which means if he hooks a teammate after the gens are done and the gate is opened, the exit gates are blocked for like 2 minutes or something like that. Or not quite 2 minutes probably, but... Okay, well, the teammates opened it already, so we'll see if he has Blood Ward or not. Let's see if I can't go and get the save. Do you need healing? I'll heal you. Teammate went down, so that's not good. Boom, let's see if I can take a hit. Boom. Now I'm gonna run over here. Get this person. Run off. See if I can't sneak off over here. Try to make a little bit of distance. Get hidden kind of and try to see if I can heal. I'm thinking both of my teammates, awesome, okay, they did get to unhook. I was thinking my other teammate was at the exit gate with that teammate and they were both going to get pushed out and I was going to be that guy's last hope. But you might be able to make it out if one person gets hooked again. I don't know how many hooks he has left, he might die here. That's kind of how you want to use self-care though. Yeah, he's dead, so I'm just going to go to the exit gate. But yeah, so there we go. That was a game. Let's see if I clip up. Boom, it was a double pip. So yeah, pretty good game. And yeah, hopefully that gave an example on what you can do with all of these perks. It was a lot of talking, and there's not going to be a lot of cuts in this video, so I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to fit in as much information into the video as possible. Kind of hard, but yeah, so just use windows of opportunity to find pallets before you get into a chase. Spine shield will help you see the killer coming your way. which will give you a head start towards a pallet. Sprint burst you just want to use if you want to play it risky. Maybe before you're hurt, you want to play it risky. They're coming towards the gen. Just sprint burst off when he gets close. You want to do it a little bit early though. You don't want to do it because he'll still be able to get the swing because he does make distance when he swings. So yeah, make sure you use it early. And yeah, hopefully that was a good example of all these perks. And I think that's it for the video. And I will see you guys in the next one.